Hi guys. Okay, so today I'll be showing you guys how I actually allocate all of my money, and like all of the bills that I have to do, like pay off, and yeah. Sorry, I'm still like very awkward with the whole like videoing and everything. So yeah, bear with me. Okay, so this will be the month of July that I'll be doing. So here are some of the items that I'll be actually putting in. So over here on the 6th, I remember I have like a IRAS. I'm actually gonna tilt it so that I can write down. Okay, let's pick a color. Let's use blue. No. Let's use pink actually. Okay, so this will be like IRAS, which is about $30.80 if I'm not wrong. And then we'll have on the 7th, which is my phone bill, which is $10. And then moving forward will be on the 9th. I actually have Spotify, which is 21 57, I think. This is like the rough estimation, like from the ones that I see in my bill. So yeah. And then I think on the 10th I have Mari. This is like the Shopee credit card thing. So this is roughly, I'm paying like roughly this much. And for this Mari, it's actually based on the months. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm actually not too sure, because this Mari I have like, if I calculated correctly, this would be what I have to pay for this month, but I'll put the general of it because I usually pay like this much. It's always about 200 plus. So this is like in July, and then this will be in if I'm wrong, September, and no, I think it's August, September if I'm wrong. So this will be like 2 times, and then there's another one which is I think it's about this much based on the calculation, and this is about 7 times. This is like until next year, and then I think, yeah, that's it. Or if not, there's still like one more payment, which is about 90-ish. 90, I think it's 94, and then this much for like the final payment. So all of this will be like in like this lump will be due next year, but my goal is to actually be debt free by this year. So when I have my bonus, like I'm actually gonna pay off all of this, which I think accumulates close to 1.2 or something. Yeah, so my goal is to actually be debt free by this year. Just gonna pay off all of this like credit card payments, and then I think we'll be good. Then moving on, we have on the 15th, which is my mom's phone. One of my mom's, I think this is my mom's. This will be, I think, this much. She actually has 2. One is like my mom, and then one more is my dad. So we're gonna get to it because it's recontracted like on a different date. So there's like 2 different dates I have to pay. So yeah. Okay, on the 18th, I think I have something. So because right now we have a maid, we have to pay levy. So this levy is actually 300, but it's split between me and my sister. So both of us are paying for the levy. And then I think I have one on 19th, which is Netflix. This is about $29, I think. It's actually so expensive. It's kind of crazy. Yes, and then I think that's all for 19, and then 25 usually it's payday, so payday will be here. So during payday, oh okay, so during payday is usually where there's a lot of things that's going out, which will be one of them. It will be wait, I think this one is my dad's phone, which is about I think this much. And then I also put in money to my joint with my husband, this much. And then I usually give my mom, initially I give her like 200 to 300, but because I'm paying like some of the bills already, so I reduce her monthly to 100. And then after that, for Pops, I also gave him like some allowance. And then this will be for myself. It's usually like this amount, which is like split into the which was this 30, 50, and then to 220, I think. Oh, that's wrong. That's not 220. 220. Right? Yeah, I think it's 220. So these are like the wallets. And then this is like for online payments, that kind of thing. And then I also have cash stuffing, which is about 367. And then I also have this game where I play with my friends. So it's like we have to give 200 to how many number of players inside. So let's say if there's like the 6 of us, so there'll be like 1,002. Yeah, so like let's say it's coming to the end also, so I'm like glad, so that I can save this money a bit more. I can push it towards my cash stuffing actually, so I can't wait for this to end. I low-key regretted playing, but at that point in time we didn't know we had a kid, so it was like all fun and games. So yeah, so this is gonna end soon. This month will be the last one, so yes, I am excited to end this. And then I have, I think 27. I have a few. So we took like a store because we had a few things that's like in a house, and because we had a maid, and back then we had our late grandpa, so we couldn't fit everything here, so we couldn't fit everything in the house, so we went getting a store. And then this is until this year I think, if I'm not wrong, but I'm not sure if we're gonna continue because my sister is also still waiting for her house and some of the things are in the store. So yeah, okay, so Starhub is one of them. My EZ-Link card is the other one that is ending on the 27th. And then my Apple, so because I take a lot of videos, I go to a lot of concerts, so I usually take like the storage, my iCloud. So yeah, okay, but I think that is all I feel. Yes, and then the last one will be here, YouTube. So I subscribe for YouTube Premium. So yeah, this is actually all. It's quite spread out actually. So yes, this one, like this. Oh, okay, I think you can see it. So yeah, so this is like my I would say first week, there'll be like this much payments, and then followed by the second week, which will be my mom's phone and the levy, and then the third week, I honestly don't know if this is considered third week or the fourth week, but yeah, there's like Netflix and my payday. But usually, from what I remember, if payday falls on Saturday, you usually get on a Friday. If not, then you'll get on the Monday, if I'm not wrong. So yeah. And then our last week of the month will be this few things: store, transport, and my Apple and YouTube. So yeah, that is usually how much I'm giving. No, not giving. I'm spending. So my balance would usually be about 327. This is, oh yeah, so okay, my pay is about this much. So this is always the balance, but not always the balance. Usually I have less than like 100 ish, because like I usually take Grab to work when I can't what did I say, I can't be bothered with the public transports. So yes, sometimes I'll be left with like just 100, or could be lesser than that. It really depends. So yes, so my goal is to actually finish off with this game, this snowman, and then after that I hope I'll be able to save even more. So I'll be able to save like about 500 maybe. But then at the same time, I could also use this money to save up for my insurance, because if I am getting a car, then I would have to get insurance for myself, which I know is actually quite expensive if I'm not wrong. So yes, this will be the top priority. And then usually for, let's say, whatever balance that I have here, it will be usually be sent into my other account, which is this account. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. So this is usually where I put all my balance money. This is somewhat like my savings, or like for the future kind of thing. So anything important will be like done here. So this money, my pay, is this account, and then I have this. Oh, and then, oh my gosh, yeah, I totally forgot. There's like, okay, cut this out. This is like I think I forgot to include another one, which is like over here. I will also put transfer money for my groceries, which usually varies because it could be 50, it could be 100. So usually I'll just put in 50, and then because some months or some days I just don't go grocery shopping, so there's always like balance of like a lot, I would say. So yeah, I think I should be left with like let me do the math. 277, I think. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I feel like this is the amount. So usually I'm like left with this much every month, and then it could turn out to this. See, that is how much my spending is. So it's a bit worrisome, but at the same time I think I'm still doing okay. Still getting there. With the economy being this crazy, still surviving. So yeah. Okay, so yes, that is all. That is actually how I do my planning. So yes, that was fun. Bye.